The XRP community is bracing for a major event. There has been talk about burning all of the XRP in escrow. At present, 5,000 XRP are destroyed daily, or approximately 180 to 25 million yearly. But there is rising worry that this rate may rise. It has been said by some that the daily burning of up to 25 XRP, which is supposedly associated with Ripple's escrow accounts, is a fascinating phenomenon. An ex-Ripple director has said that the corporation may immediately burn all of the XRP in escrow, which is a very bad sign. It seems like more than simply the possibility that this scenario occurs at the same time as Ripple Labs' statement that it will purchase almost $1 billion 0 cents worth of XRP from the market adds intrigue to it. Many hypotheses have been advanced to explain the possible relationship between Ripple's deal with the SEC, the escrow burn, and the buyback. The reason behind the buyback is that XRP is still needed by Ripple. Ripple's escrow XRP has substantial value. If burned in its entirety, the value of each unit might reach $10,000, 0 cents. Based on my research and the fact that Ripple Labs is developing more and more partnerships that require XRP to support, it is possible that a price of $10, 0 cents per XRP is necessary for the firm to continue operating and expanding. Welcome back to Money Side family. The other thing, go think about that before we make this decision. There's some preliminary tasks that must be completed before we can commence today's programming. If you'd want me to become a part of our dynamic group, please hit the like button. The next step is to select subscribe and then toggle on the option to receive notifications. Excitement is on the horizon, so please be patient. Once we achieved 60,000 members, a substantial amount of XRP will be distributed. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is follow these 3 simple steps. Leave a hash value for the money side and be ready. The collaboration between Ripple and payment systems in other countries is going to drive XRP to $10, 0 cents, according to many studies. As a result of Ripple's growing network of international collaborations, a massive surge in the value of XRP is not only feasible, but may be necessary. Here we summarize the most important parts of the study to show how XRP is developing into a worldwide system for cross-border payments. According to both public and private sources, XRP's growth has been absolutely phenomenal, and it is reportedly spreading worldwide. According to one report, BlackRock would like to use XRP for international money transfers. Since the announcement by the Central Bank of Ireland regarding their desire to adopt XRP for cross-border transactions, this payment method's momentum has only grown. The recent formal recognition of XRP as a trustworthy and secure cryptocurrency, along with Ripple's registration as a virtual asset service provider, is a strong indicator of the promising future of this digital currency in the financial sector. In keeping with a broader trend, the Bank of Japan has started incorporating XRP into its international financial systems. 19 of the 30-plus central banks presently involved in the effort to develop a digital currency for central banks using the XRP system have reportedly spent over $9,400 cents on XRP million. And that doesn't even take into consideration the potential usage of XRP by the FedNow Fast Payment Service. Rumor has it that the FedNow Quick Payment Network is thinking about adding XRP to its blockchain payment system. A rise in optimism about the potential uses of XRP's technology in the present financial climate is reflected in this development. Applications. One cannot exaggerate the importance of the U.S. Federal Reserve taking full control of Ripple Labs and XRP. This approach, which aims to deter regular people from buying XRP, signifies a major change in the financial sector rather than the creation of a standard digital currency by a central bank. with its Ripple system based on the XRP ledger, the Federal Reserve plans to implement its policies as well as digital asset because it is efficient, cost eco-friendly, and eco-friendly. The XRP ledger and the Ripple system are already being used by major central banks in over 8 nations, including the BRICS countries, making this method all the more useful. According to official statements made by the Federal Reserve, FedNow's potential involvement with XLM in the blockchain component of the payment system shows their dedication to using blockchain technology. One of their tales claims that Metal is currently partnered with the Fed, using blockchain technology to facilitate instantaneous conversions between fiat currency and stable coinage is a giant leap toward merging central banking with decentralized finance. For domestic instant payments, U.S. residents are now limited to Bitcoin wallets or third-party applications such as Venmo and PayPal. However, the Fed is considering expanding this option. The platform, which is now under development with intentions to integrate cryptocurrency into its framework, has over 120 registered firms as users. Additionally, new companies such as Exchange Bank and US Bank have joined. One of the fintech businesses being examined for this initiative is Ripple, which is well known for its open source distributed ledger technology and smart cross-border payment solutions. There are major changes coming to the realm of digital banking as a result of Ripple's possible integration with the FedNow service, Magnificent. Lumen's XLM, a prominent blockchain-based payment network that expedites and reduces the cost of international transactions, is another possible Fed partner. The two main points we were discussing earlier have been brought back to the forefront now. Service. The possibility that XRP could soon hit $10,000, 0 cents, and the chance that Ripple will burn a substantial amount of XRP. Lab escrow services. One factor that could drive the price of XRP to its expected $10, 0 cents level is Ripple's intention to burn a significant quantity of XRP from its lockup. These two developments, which will happen at the same time, will be huge steps forward for the XRP cryptocurrency. The fact that Ripple's ex-director, Matt Hamilton, said the firm might destroy all of the XRP stored in its escrow wallet lends credence to this theory. This is especially noteworthy because Ripple is still being sued by the SEC. A dramatic reduction in the supply of XRP might send its price soaring to $10,000. 0 cents, among other consequences. Some settlements may include such a burn as a condition. Another reason XRP would be in high demand is because both institutional and individual purchasers are interested in using, with more and more people using XRP and similar digital assets for international payments, the supply of XRP will fall and the value of each token will rise. Imagine the volume of trades